So here we are walking down Market Street, just winding the day down, winding the weekend down. It's been a fantastic weekend. Got in, rolled in Friday night like a hurricane, like a bachata hurricane. Met with the boys on Saturday, did some approach myself, just having fun in the streets, helping Richard with his approach, bantering at the restaurant with the guys, going out to Kazumba till like 3 a.m. And then back out again today. Definitely feeling the pace, but I love the pace, man. I love the pace. Did a little kind of solo mission early this morning, and just fucking flowing, doing a few videos, chit-chatting, and just kind of generally just being this ray of beaming beauty and light and burning, I don't know, it's this burning energy, right, that's coming out. And that's how I kind of approach things now. For me, there's not really any cold approach anymore. There's just me going out into the street, chatting to a lot of people, just bantering around the streets, enjoying the streets, which in a place like Manchester is a really great thing to do because there's so much stuff going on. There's all sorts of crazy shit. There's the fucking Hare Krishna selling books. There's there's the guys with like all the buskers and stuff. There's guys with like drums. There's guys selling weird teddy bears. There's people, just going around with weird shaped balloons. I've just had so much banter today. And then you just go into, all right, I'll approach her now as well. Like, she looks good, and then there you go. And like you, that's how it is. That's how it is. But my mindset is I'm not going out to game. That's the last thing that's on my mind. There is no game. There's just telling the truth. That's it. It's just like, okay, that's it. Just telling the truth. With a bit of humour, a bit of banter. You find a lot of times, especially in the UK, sometimes the girls don't know how to be approached, which can be an issue. And it's like you have to babysit them through that approach. You have to take them through that approach. It happened to me today with a half Malaysian girl. Stopped her. She looked. She just kind of looked like she didn't know how to be approached. Basically, she was struggling. And I was like, "Are you okay? I feel like you look a little bit, am I making you uncomfortable here?" She's like, "No. By addressing it, by just saying that, verbalizing it, I've extended a caring hand out to her, which is like, yeah, you're attractive, you're beautiful, but I'm also just kind of just checking on you, Are you all right with this happening, me chatting you up in the street here? Once you get the go-ahead, then you're good." There's like times as well where you feel a bit weird as well. You go, I think I said, I was like, I feel a bit weird, to be honest. Like, I don't know. But I think it's just because she just really didn't know how to be approached. It was actually maybe even my favourite conversation of the weekend. She had incredible style, this girl. And that's one thing I love about Manchester. You've got real classy looking girls. When they go slightly kooky alternative, they're like, oh man, the way they pull it off. Although that girl had a bit too much Satanist type, a lot of devils on her, which was there's an upside down cross on her bag. We had a bit of banter about that. But yeah, when they pull the style off, man, they really pull style off well in Manchester. They really do. One of the Entourage members, Richard, he made comments to that effect. I think he likes a certain style. He likes girls quite dolled up and glamorous. I kind of do too. Not too dressed down. Like he dresses well. And he wants a woman to match up with that. So yeah, it's just been a fucking amazing weekend, to be honest. I'm gonna just keep walking and talking for a little bit, actually. Can't really know this little area of Manchester here. Very well, just outside the print works and stuff. I mean, in terms of myself, what I've done, so Friday night did two, you would class them as daytime approaches. Did, let's say, two full-on approaches. One, the girl had a boyfriend, the other one gave me her Instagram. Pretty enthusiastically, to be honest. I have to check, I don't know if I messaged her yet, but... And then Friday night, rolled into the Latino club. And, well, yeah, had a good night. I got like I really did get the most attractive. I know it's like, oh yeah, I got the fittest girls number. No, I actually did. Even there was one other girl who was like, there was two kind of standout girls, but the one I liked was like, it was fucking sick. Like, my bachata is absolutely fucking on point. Like, I literally live in the country that dance was invented. So, you know, I've got the dance, I speak the language, and it's just like, just look, we know what's happening here, you're coming with me. So just dragged her onto the dance floor, whatever. And actually that's the one girl this weekend I actually would probably really want to be in contact with, but because of the CCP, my Chinese phone sabotaged me. Yeah, the Chinese sent their spies to sabotage me, and I saved it, but it's one of those where like it's said in like very mini writing. I've checked on my phone what it does. It says in very mini writing, contact not saved. I'm like, well, what use is that? You have to go through to like the different, whatever the option was. So I basically lost her contact. It was actually fucking frustrating. It was so on, like. It was so on. Yeah, dude, that was... I almost don't even know what to say about that night, to be honest with you. Just surrounded by fucking Venezuelan and like fucking Dominican chicks. And then meeting up with the boys on Saturday, just powering around. I think I did about maybe 5-6 approaches, got 4 numbers. Really solid. One of the girls actually is just texting me now, who I met her in the station. I think Christian actually had a bit of that on video. Another one, my favourite one, was a girl with her mum. Like, that was the girl when she left. Like, I like took her, I kind of shook her hand, and we really like felt each other's hands up. It was fucking dirty in front of the girl's mum. It's interesting though, because it was like, there was no hesitation from her or the mum, you know, like, it was completely fine. And then, what else happened? Yeah, you struggle to remember, to be honest. There's so much social interaction, you struggle to remember, but I did close a couple of others as well. I closed one at the end, where Christian was being approached by a guy who's, you know, thinking about, you know, investing in some coaching. And I basically, was me and Richard were singing Christian's praises, and then we basically literally just both went and closed right in front of this guy. It's like, you know, this is how you do it, mate. To be honest, like, because the guy was saying, oh, he keeps getting, you know, BF fucking objections. It's like, dude, girls have boyfriends. It's not a BF rejection. It's fucking, yeah. It's fucking nerds, man. It's like, it's a BF rejection. She has a boyfriend, you fucking weirdos. Like, what do you want her to do? Yeah. But anyway. So yes, that was yesterday. So 4 numbers yesterday. 2 contacts on Friday. And then, so that's 6 within 24 hours. And then today, I was completely spent. I went out last night to Kizomba as well. I'm fucking dancing Kizomba till 3 a.m. And then went out today just to go out, you know. Rolled around solo, just did some solo approaches, just getting some banter going. And just kind of like knowing that I can still essentially just exert myself in the streets, like and be myself in the streets, even when fatigued. It's fucking easy in England, to be honest with you. It's fucking easy. Like, there's so many things in your favour. Although the day actually started off quite badly today. My first approach, a guy came over. It literally, I'm not going to go through the whole interaction because I think I went through it before, but a guy came over. And then just went around with one of the other entourage members who is having actually a bit of a, well, a lot obviously approach is this hugely like a mental component, and not everyone has their mental, not everyone's brain is working for them, and that's something that, you know, that translates into approach. It translates into life in general. What I know is happening with scenarios is, like, basically your emotional mind is completely in control. There's no rational reason at all why you can't approach a chick. None. It's your emotional mind, and this is the irony of all these hyper rational people who think they're so fucking rational, when it's like, no, the emotional field that is in control of you is a 3-year-old boy. Like, that's what's going on in this scenario, and that's fine. But what happens is this emotional field kind of, this is what's controlling things, and the intellect generates reasons why I feel this way, I feel that way, I did this, I did that, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, I'm lacking in this, I'm lacking in that, you know, and it's the intellect is just complete bullshit, just generating thoughts to justify why you feel a certain way, but the feeling is what is underpinning it. Yeah, it's just interesting, like, going around, you know, talking about this, having quite a, frankly, very uncompromising conversation with a friend. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a coach, and I'm not experienced in coaching, so what I would say to any friend is just to completely no bullshit, like, you know, laying something out. And I think it probably helps. Well, maybe it did, maybe it didn't, I don't know. But actually the good thing was, the other members of the group as well also, like, gave a lot of encouragement and stuff, and actually the guy ended up having having a fair session in the end. So it's just, you know, the group is essentially able to get people out of these slumps, which is like, is good. Or no one gets you out of a slump, you get yourself out of a slump, but the group can assist you, definitely. So yeah, today was just a banter day for me, really. A lot of fucking banter. Yeah, the Malaysian Satanist was probably the highlight. She was definitely the best, but I also met a couple of church girls as well. You know, it is what it fucking is, dude. It is what it is. The main thing is just being able to just walk around being fucking free, essentially doing whatever the fuck I want. So yeah, this is a long video, because I'm just enjoying walking around, walking and talking, sharing my insights, sharing my experiences, but more importantly, just drawing eyeballs from people. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm actually doing these videos. Why would you do videos? I've already got a job. I don't need to do videos. I'm not, you know, I'm enjoying doing it, but I don't need to. Why am I doing it in this way? Why don't I do it in my bedroom, in private? I'm doing it this way to draw the eyeballs. It's like, yeah, watch me. Watch me, what are you gonna do? Yeah? What are you gonna do? People do give you side eye in the UK as well. It's like, yeah, all right, NPC. Do you have a machete? No. Do you have a Glock? No. Do you have an AR? No. So then what the fuck are you gonna do? You're just gonna watch me like a little fucking NPC. That's obviously not gonna stop me. And that energy and that mentality, it just transfers through to everything. So yeah, very grateful to be here. very, very grateful to be part of this great group of fucking characters, real fucking characters. It's almost like a group of extremists in the best possible way. We've got like approach extremists, we've got travel extremists, we've got business extremists. Like, it's a real fucking kooky group, really. It's a really interesting group, and it's interesting as well because everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. It's not a group of perfect people. Basically, everyone has their issues. So yeah, it's been fucking good, man. I've had a fucking good weekend, man. Yes, Manchester. Yeah, it's been good. So I'll sign it off there, and wishing you a good week.